Elephant Man Podcast Network, Grow Man Conversations, little elephants in the room. It's your man, Moray DB. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can know when new material is coming out. Elephant Man _ podcast for IG / Elephant Man Podcast for Facebook. Thank you for growing that Facebook page. Twitter / Poster Boys. And click on the Paleo Hebrew in the top right or the bottom right. And you should be able to subscribe to YouTube. Blessings to you all. Blessings to you all. I'm glad I got a chance to get on here and make it back and do my live. Cause I was in Ohio at the Black Farming Conference presented by Central State University. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. It was in the National African American Museum of Cultural Arts and BFN BIPOC Fellowship Network. So it was very, very cool. And of course, my dog did not bark the whole time he was out here. And now he sees somebody coming up the street and he starts to bark. I don't know what he think he's gonna do when he's on a leash. So hopefully you won't be able to hear all that in the background. Blessings, blessings, shalom, shalom, and blessings to everybody coming in as my dog acts for food. All right, they had different sponsors going on too. Ridol, melanated mushroom. I'm talking more about that in a minute. Farmers market. I got these things beeping in the background. We had all kind of stuff. Ridol, Green Partnership, and so on and so forth. A lot of people throughout the whole state of Indiana, not Indiana, look, I'm used to being in Indiana, Ohio, that was pretty jumping. And I met some cool people, man. It's really, really good to go to the same place in the same space with the same like-minded people doing the same things that you like to do. And man, it's the same goals, man. And today what's going on, Ernest Higgs? Shalom, shalom, blessings to you. You love Yah. Salama Yasharal, blessings to you. Salama Yasharal. And then also Facebook user, Salama Yasharal. That's probably You Love Yah on Facebook too. Whoever you are on Facebook, as you can see my icon, I can't see who you are. You can go ahead and put your name in there so we can see what's going on. But very, very, very cool time with some very cool people. And the name Abbott Cole, shalom, shalom, blessings to you, family, shalom. But to have the same mindset, and if I'm gonna see if I don't know if I got my logo on here for my growth culture, but you see in the box it says growth, health. Oh, here it is. Let's see if you can read it. Growth, health, collective sustainability, and that's what it's about. Growth, not just in growing food, but yourself growing. Health, right? You need your health, and then collective sustainability, not an individual, not a person by themselves, but collective sustainability. We sustaining together. We all bring something to the table. We all pitch in. We all help work with. It's called group economics, and it's not just with food, but it includes food. But I've met people from all over the state and other states. One lady flew as far as from Oregon, right, and got a chance to get her information, and she's talking about, yo, y'all need to come out to Oregon and this, that, and the other. And I was like, cool, we can work it out. You know what I'm saying? We need to be able to connect. And everybody got different background. Everybody got something special that they do or something that they bring to the table. And then when we come together, then we're stronger when we bring our resources, our time, talent, and treasure together. I want to be able to show real quick um, the video, very, very interesting video. They had some people that was some art students, um, and I think all three of them went to Ohio State from Columbus, if I'm not mistaken. But they did an art presentation. Let's see, share my screen here, and I'm gonna try to play it. It's only on the Facebook Elephant Man Facebook page, but I'm gonna play it, and hopefully um, you guys have joined that Facebook page. But I'm I'm just gonna show some of the things that they had going on with it. So check it out real. Black Farmers Conference. They're doing a dance presentation in Ohio. Something there. It's been a minute. Art and dance of African American agricultural farmers. They're doing a presentation. We had a conference in Ohio.
Hey, here we go. Ha! Hey, hey, hey.
Wow. So yeah, very, very, very cool. It was very cool. Had to wait. There was a long presentation though. It was about 8 minutes long or whatever. But to be honest, I had to just make sure it was cool. But they were just doing dancing moves and act like they were shoveling and stuff. Like act like they were rubbing the sweat off their head and stuff like that. It was cool. I just didn't want to make sure it was, make it sure it was legit. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing about our people in our space. We've been away from. We've been in captivity. Well, we're not in captive. We've been away for 400 years from our cultures and different things like that. And so we got a very eclectic people. We do. We got a lot of stuff going on, and everybody don't believe in the Most High Yah like that. Some people is very eclectic and they got other things going on. We believe in the Most High that they've been coming to the knowledge of who they are as Israel. But free style modern, yeah. Oh, True United. That's the name of them. Is that the name of the group? You love lot? Yeah. I'm gonna bring them up here to Chicago. Gary. It was pretty dope. And they put out the speaker like we in the middle of these woods, man. And they put out the speaker, and it was very interesting, man. Very, very, very interesting. Very powerful. Very, very powerful. I think that is them. They was in sync. They was just it was amazing. And then we had other people from all over the state. I was the only one that represented Indiana, but I got a lot of different connections. And some are poultry, some is in orchard, some is in fresh fruits and vegetables, you name it, right? Upsell products. They was getting it in. And I did a class, learning how to, with the mushroom, cultivate mushrooms, whatever like that. Um, she was helping me. Melanated mushroom. Melanated mushroom. I thought I had a picture. Oh yeah, this couple. Very cool couple. Very cool couple. I started building with them. Looked them up. Melanated mushroom. Got a lot of different things, and they they grow their own mushrooms, all type, and very, 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 very smart, intellectual people right here. I'm learning how to cultivate mushrooms and stuff like that. So yeah, man, collective sustainability. We helping each other out. Thought it was real, real, real cool. Want to make sure I get in and talk about that. I just praise the Most High for safe travels. Then also going on this week was, of course, the Feast of Tabernacles, also called Sukkot. 8-day celebration commemorating the wandering of Israel in the wilderness, and it anticipates Yahushua's uh, constant eternal celebration forever. Um, it was really a miracle to be out in the wilderness for all of them different years, and they clothes didn't wear out, the shoes didn't wear out. It was over 2 million people in a desert, surrounded by enemies, surrounded by wild animals, and the Most High sustained them. And so Sukkot is like a tent or a booth, and so it basically like Yah's with us no matter what, you know. The and people, different people celebrate it or acknowledge it different ways. I'm going to hopefully I'll get more with Dr. Brown on here, and I want him to go through all, the feasts and how do they celebrate it with Boom Church, because everybody celebrate different. Um, Again, we know in part, we prophesy in part. People got different ways of celebrating, even if you're just acknowledging it with a feast or a fast or a solemn assembly. That's a start, because usually it goes over our head, and we on to whatever Greco-Roman have us do. Play a Simon Says game with them, and we don't even acknowledge our own feast because we think it's somebody else feast. Um, but yeah, I want to be able to get into that. Um, so when you have a tent, it's a temporary dwelling. It's a temporary dwelling. It's not a permanent. It's because you could break a tent down and move it somewhere else, such as the children of Israel in the wilderness. It was a cloud of smoke by day to cover them up, to shield them, and then fire by night so they could see. And once the glory moved, the Israel broke down their camp and moved to where the glory was, right? Moved to where the Most High was. Um, and that's what we got to do. If He moves, then we need to move. We need to be in tune with Him to the point where we know what's going on and know what He's doing. And don't stay in one place because we're familiar with it or we're comfortable there. And sometimes He may take us and see what it seemed like to us rocky terrain and uncomfortable, uncharted territories. But if Yah be for us, who can be against us? Emmanuel, Yah is with us. If He's with us, He tabernacle with us, meaning He's with us in our tent, in our coming and our going. So, yeah, there is a listing of network to give. Is there a listing of networking to give to the family? I'm glad you said that, because that's one thing that they was talking about too, and that's the whole thing about the whole collective sustainability. There is a list, and they was talking about having chapters. They're going to do a mapping thing, but they're going to talk about having chapters different states, right? Not just with just food, but in food included. Uh, some people do welding, some people do carpentry, some people. So they're gonna try to put this different thing together. So I do when I'm working on online classes and different things like that. And so yeah, we building this network, and I know some BIPOC. BIPOC stand for Black Indigenous People of Color, and it's not just quote unquote people of color, but it has Indian, Native Americans in there, uh, Asian, Hispanic. It's just so-called minorities because they have different grants and they have different things awarded, set aside for BIPOC fellows, BIPOC farmers, different things like that. And so they have different grants and different things set out just for BIPOC growers. Yeah, so y'all is with us, and they're talking about getting that going. And of course, I am going to pass it on to all of us. We need to be able to connect. You might be a state over, and be able to connect with your people, and get some names with some faces, and not just online, which is beautiful. But I'm saying be able to actually literally connect with those who want to be connected. I know some people private and they just want to be on the internet, but I'm talking about for real. We try to really, really connect. So Yah is with us, even in even in the wilderness, even when we feel like that we are by ourselves. Abba Yahuwah is with us, and so that Feast of Tabernacles at Sukkot, they're saying, okay, no matter if you pitch your tent or you break it down, no matter where you move, if His presence is with you, right, then you should be good, right? And so that's what's going on with that. I'm gonna read these two scriptures and I'm gonna get on about it here. But let me project it real quick. Present, share the screen. Also, next week or the week after that, I want to have a panel discussion coming up. I'm gonna put a survey out for those who want to come on and have different panel discussions, whether you're watching it live or whether you watch it the replay. I want to have panel discussions about different things, just regular things. You don't have to be an expert in Torah and all that, but just coming on life skills and stuff like that. You'll have a list. You'll have a time to prepare. But if it's your expertise, if it's your cup of tea, if it's your forte, it should be easy to flow into it. So I want to do that. Also, I want to get another game show on here because people was asking me about that game show when we get on here, and it's like trivia and quizzes and different things like that. And I'm going to go ahead and get um, some good gifts, not some whack holograph invisible gifts. But don't nobody like invisible gifts. Um, so brother Daryl, blessings to you, brother. The greens is almost done. Oh no, I forgot about the time management series at all. That is what's coming up. To be honest, probably sometime next week. I'm gonna definitely do that. I was trying to not experiment, but use them because I used to always say, um, "Man, there's not enough hours in the day. Man, there's not enough hours in the day." But I'm like, I've looked at these skills and I've learned these skills and I practice some of them. And I'm like, wow. So it makes your 24 hours seem like 48 hours. I kid you not. So the first thing, and I'm kind of jumping ahead of it, and I'm gonna get to the scriptures, is you got to map out it's tedious at the beginning. You map out your whole week from Monday to Sunday, a whole week, everything. 7 o'clock, get up, go to work from this time to this time. After that, I walk or I go to the grocery store or free space. If you don't have nothing to go there, all you map your whole time out and then you implement these different strategies and you'll be able to get back a lot of them time. The scriptures say buy back time because the time is evil. You know, um, yeah, absolutely, Roma. We definitely go. It's been, you know what? And it's been about a year and a half, maybe 2 years since I did that show. But what I did was I had a question and answer type panel on it, and it made it kind of long. So some people was like, "Yo, yeah." After we did the whole question and answer trivia, then we went to that was like a whole nother different show. You know what I mean? And so I got to separate them. You know what I mean? I like to keep my stuff down to 30 minutes to an hour. I've seen some lives that ooh. They'd be powerful too, but you have to break it down into 4 or 5 hours, and you got to do some cleaning while it's playing in the background. Cleaning while it's driving, while it's driving, while you driving. But anyway, yeah, the Feast of the Tabernacles, everybody celebrated different, but it said in all their ways, what? Acknowledge Him and what? He will direct your path. So even if we're in the acknowledging stage, that's good because we used to overlook the biblical feasts, but we won't overlook the other feasts. We are dragged into it by the culture we have been assimilated to. But anyway, let's go into this real quick. And if you're still struggling or whatever, I'm not, I'm no shade. Just pray to the Most High that He may be able to help you with that, and it's all good. So, Feast of Booths restored. Now, this is after Israel did the 70 years in Babylon. And it's kind of weird. I always think about Babylon. Go back to this. How people had different, like some people were pre-Babylon, then they went into exile. And then some people was born up in the middle. Like they was born into the culture. That's all they knew. And they heard about, before Babylon, this, that, and the other. And then you had other people that, they died in the middle, and then some people got a chance to see the exile after Babylon. You know what I'm saying? I hope this dog don't start barking. I hope wrong. I don't know what's wrong with this dog. Don't do that. And he done got him loose. I'll be right back. Now, the other dog, yeah. Hey, why are you laughing? You love y'all. Come on, get in the shot. Since you want to, you want to be on Elephant Man podcast. Get in the shot, Caesar. Goodness gracious. What's wrong with this puppy? He think he tough. The dog was bigger than him too. You messing up my show? You want my ratings to go down? Don't lick me in the face. I never. Hey, don't let dog lick me in the mouth. You be licking other stuff. All right, so let me get back to what I was saying. I'm gonna let him in the house. Okay, you can let him take him. Thank you for messing up my ratings, baby. All right. Okay. You love y'all tripping. No, he was on his leash, so he only can go so far. And then, but another person walking a dog, and he breaks off and just take off and start growling at a dog bigger than him. You know, big bank take little bank because little bank gonna get messed up. So I didn't want to see no Rocky Horror Picture Show. Eh, I ain't gonna edit that out either. Forget it. But anyway, what was that? Oh yeah, so in exile, the feast of the tabernacles and exile, right? So the feast of booths was restored, but you got to think about it too. Those who are born in Babylon, because it was 70 years, so some was born in Babylon, so they don't know pre-Babylon. They don't know laws, they don't know customs, they don't know traditions, they don't know a lot of that stuff. So they only got to hear it from the elders. You know what I mean? Or read it from Torah if they're allowed to read. Um, so, but now it's exile. It's post Babylon, and they trying to restore these different things. So I'm gonna read this real quick. He's a big dog. No, he's not. He's really not a big dog. You see, I had him on my lap. I couldn't deal with no big dog, and I can't do a fur dog, a hair dog. I can't do a fur dog. Like my favorite dog is a German Shepherd, but I can't have one because I get allergies. Nose get to running and eyes get to going. So I got to have one of them hair dogs. I think it's a hair dog, hypoallergenic. So and all that good stuff. But anyway, I'm trying to. See y'all talking about the dog. I'm talking about the Feast of the Booth. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all messing my show up. Feast of Booths. I'm just playing. And on the second day were gathered together the chief of the fathers of all the people, the priests and the Levites, unto Ezra, the scribes, even to understand the words of the law. And they found written the law which the Most High had commanded by Moses, and the children of Israel should dwell in that the children of Israel should dwell in booths in the feast in the 7 months. So this is one of the things that this is like the traditions and the different things like that was trying to be restored. That's what it said, restoration. And when Israel is awakened, it's a restoration that goes on, right? Ezra reads the law. So, I know that today the law is a cuss word because we grown and we can do what we want. But his word is a light unto our feet and a lamp unto our path. And on to the other thing that I was talking about, when they would walk, they would have to put the lamp out in front of them so they can look for snakes, scorpions, pitfall, traps and holes and different things like that. And so it was like this law is the light, and it shines in dark places, right? And it helps us out. It shows us the way, right? We are followers of what? The way. And the light of the world is Yahusha, right? But the written word is he got the written word as well. So it's to show us it's those words that was written down to show us how to bear fruit, how to live, how to do the things of the Most High. So let me quit sharing that. I'm gonna share the other scripture. Stop sharing the screen and then present. But yeah, so it's a different way how it's like, let's think of it like this. If we were just new to um what's going on? Okay. If we heard about a tradition, right? We get back, say if we get back to the continent, and it's a tradition of the Most High, right? They learned the tradition of the Most High. They got a lot of stuff going on the continent, but just track with me. And we get back to the continent and say, yo, this we used to do these different feasts and festivals to worship and celebrate the Most High, right? It'll be foreign to us because we're not used to practicing it. It'll be a tradition to somebody else that is used to practicing. That's why a lot of things that he say, when after you do this in remembrance of me. You know what I mean? Basically, hold it down till I return. Because when I return, then I'm going to get stuff in order and stuff like that. So, Sarai Yah, blessings to you. All praise to the Most High Yah. All praise to the Most. Everybody say he think he's a big dog. See, y'all still talking about the dog. Man, he messed Michelle all up, man. I was gonna let him bark too, but then he got off. He got off the shepherd hook thing. I was like, this dog about to clown him, but the dog was just a big and scary dog, so I was glad for that. And so as he bringing the dog back, he's stepping on his dog's foot. I'm like, oh man, I'm sorry, man. It was a Lauren Hardy moment. I'm dating myself saying Lauren Hardy, but anyway, I don't like that. Why is it small? Okay, my head is small in this picture. All right. Thou shalt observe the feast of tabernacles 7 days. After that, thou shalt gather in thy corn, thy wine. Thou shalt rejoice in the feast. Thou and thy sons and thy daughters and thy maid servants and thy man servants and thy maid servants, and the Levite, the stranger, the fatherless, the widows, they are within thy gates. Man, I'm finna, man. Deuteronomy 16:14 is just so amazing. 7 days thou shalt keep a solemn feast unto the Most High in the place which the Most High shall choose, because the Most High, Abba Yah, shall bless thee in thy increase and in all the works of thy hand. Therefore thou shalt surely rejoice. So it even go back to that one man plant, one man water, but Abba Yahuwah get an increase. And then those who planted a late spring, late summer, and a late fall crop, Abba Yahuwah get an increase. I don't care how slick you think you are, how good you can sow seed and in the fertile soil and the right amount of water. It's up to Abba Yahuwah to get an increase at the end of the day. And I think that's the mindset we have to have, right? That he gives the east, because he's the most high of the harvest, right? He gives the increase. One man water, one man plant. That's all you can do. And because Abba Yahuwah, he gives the increase. And then that's why I like in Deuteronomy, I think it say Deuteronomy 8. Thou shalt remember, I'm gonna say the Lord thy God. Thou shalt remember the Lord thy God, for don't thou shalt not remember, thou shalt remember the Lord thy God, for it is he that give thee the power to get wealth, right? The ability to give you the power to get wealth. So a lot of folk, and it was real weird. I mean, I went to college, I went to school, I read the books, I took the test. Yeah, he gave you the power, the ability, the might. But guess what? If you're not clothed in your right mind, how you gonna read the book? Right? If you could be, if you're not clothed in your right mind, if you're not stable, if you don't have the health and strength, you can't be, don't have your health and strength. You ain't gonna be concentrating. If you're racked in pain and all, you ain't gonna be able to study and do your work. So thou shalt remember the Lord thy God, for it is he that give thee the power or the ability to get wealth. And so that's just giving honor to God. That's giving reverence and fear and respect to the Most High Yah, no matter what. We give an honor, respect to the Most High Yah, because it is he that gives us the power or the ability or the strength to get wealth, right? And each one of you guys got a time, a treasure. Each one of you guys that's on the side of my voice and on the playback, you got a treasure, right? So he gave it to you, right? It's something that you would do night and day. That it's something that you just love. But so I would say write them down. We're gonna do courses on that too, but write them down. Write down the things that you're good at, right? That's the thing that's your passion, right? And then ask Abba Yahuwah to show you which one um, that you can use to bring wealth. Because if you hate the water, he's not gonna say, "Thou shalt go scuba diving." Like what? It's gonna be something you passionate about. Whatever you, because all of us got gifts and talents and ability, and that is the key to your power to getting wealth. And I'm not talking about wealth ministry, but some people, man, I'm struggling, man, I'm struggling, or you paycheck to paycheck, or I'm waiting to get what, man, it's something in your hand already. It's something that you know how to do already. That the Most High will give you um, the the power, the ingenuity to be able to complete it, so you can be able to bring wealth to you and your family. You know what I mean? Um, you be able to solve a problem for somebody, right? Somebody dealing with a problem, and you got the answer to it. Whether if it say do this, don't do that, right? Because some people say, "Oh man, he failed in that area, right? He failed, she failed in that area. She can't tell me." They the ones that can tell you because they've been there, done that, uh, and they quote unquote failed in that area, right? So they can tell you the pitfalls in that area, right? And some of you guys got books. Some of you guys got to finish writing them books, right? You got an ebook in you. Ask the Most High to help you with procrastination, right? I'm gonna be talking about shalom, brother. Shalom, brother. I'm gonna be talking about procrastination as well. In my time management series, it's very very powerful. But he give you the power to get wealth. It's already in you. I mean, I know we like to, and it's good to always learn and get more stuff, but cultivate what you're already good at, what you already learned, what you already know, and you'll get the power to get wealth. I don't know why I'm talking about that, but it's something in you already. It's already around you. You walk past it every day. It's in your heart. It's in your mind, will, and emotions. Now I'm praying that the Most High will show you what it is, and give you a plan so it can generate wealth for you and your family. Dale J in the building. Dale J, are you in Baltimore? Oh no, you in Carolina, ain't it? Dale J in the building. Um, so I'm gonna pray right now. We're gonna get on off of here, man, because we didn't had enough fur ball of trouble on my joints. Abba in the name of Yahushua, we thank you for your grace and mercy. You said, if I be lifted up, I'll draw men unto me. We lift you up. We honor you. We adore you. We worship you. There's none like you in the heavens or the earth. Abba Yah, we thank you for all the many blessings you bestowed upon us. Um, you said, thou shalt remember the Lord thy God, for it is he that gives thee the power to get wealth, the ability to get wealth. Abba Yah, it's closer than what we think. Abba Yah, reveal to us this week, what we already have in our hand, what we already have in our grasp, what we already have in our possession, to be able to sustain us and be able to take care of our family, and so we don't live paycheck to paycheck, or have these different things. Abba, for you, you care for us, Abba, and you love us. You make provision for us, Abba. We are grateful, Abba. We are thankful. And we just thank you for all the many blessings you bestowed upon us. We thank you for traveling grace and mercy for all those who are traveling, and we actually give us the strength to be able to get up and perform the jobs that we're assigned to in this season, with power, with might, with strength. Abba, we are on assignment from you. Abba, we are always outnumbered when it comes to the kingdom of darkness versus the kingdom of light. Let our light so shine that they may glorify you in the Shemayim. And we thank you in the name of the Husha Hamashiach, the highest name. Every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess that Yahusha is the Hamashiach. Amen. All right. Odell J, you in Texas. Okay. Yeah. That's cool. I go down to Texas. They do it big in Texas. And y'all serious about y'all football, y'all high school football. That's why I be some serious brothers and sisters brothers coming from uh, Texas when it comes to football. All praise to the Most High Yah, Amen. Yeah, all praise to the Most High Yah, all praise. Kimberly J, Dale J, blessings to y'all. Yeah, thank y'all. We're gonna grow that Facebook page or whatever. Time management, promise is coming. I had to do some things before I release it. But time management 21-day challenge is coming. I want some of y'all to do. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it again, but I'm gonna teach the lessons from the book, my book, and it's very good lessons. And you'll be surprised how much time throughout the day that we can get back and get a lot of stuff accomplished. Right? We don't want to be jack of all trade, master of none, get nothing done. Right? We can redeem the time. Right? We don't want to waste time. Right? It's a lot of things in our possession to waste time, so we can, no man know the day or hour he comes back, crack that firmament, and no man knows the day or hour that we hit that grave. You know what I mean? So we got to work while it's still called today, because this is a time coming. You know what I mean? So we continue to work and continue to move, and we bless the Most High for all the many blessings He put upon us. So Woke Baby says, subscribe, please. Subscribe, Woke Baby, in the building. So Woke don't want to go to sleep. Elephant Man Podcast Network. They didn't demonize Woke. I don't even like the word no more. Elephant Man Podcast Network. Grown Man Conversation Dealer. Elvis in the room. I am out.
Perfect.